Welcome to day 5. Today we're going to show you how to use Canva to create images for your social media campaigns. So when you log into Canva, you can see up the top here we have various already made templates for you to use. So the first thing we'll do is we'll create a cover for our Facebook page. So we click on Facebook cover, and what that will do is it's going to load a template that is already pre-sized for going on your Facebook cover. So you don't have to do any editing of the size. It's also going to show you some ready-made templates within Canva. So these are all templates that you can choose and customize to make your own. They do have some blank type templates right down the bottom. If you scroll down, there's lots and lots and lots of different templates. So I'm just going to click on this one. And I'm going to add my own image into the background. So to do that, I have to click on Uploads over here on the left, and I'm going to upload my own images. Now I've got one on the desktop that I want to use, so I'm going to choose that. Canva's going to load it over here, and then once it's loaded, I can simply drag it over and it's going to put it into the background. Now you can see that it's changed the color to black and white. That's because the template that I used already had a filter on it. So I can click down here on filter, and then I can choose just the normal filter to bring my colors back. Now you can also see that the text that was already on there is might not go with your image, so I can just click on that text and I can change the color of it. And what I'm going to do is to ignite your Facebook. There we go. Now that font's a little bit big for my liking. What I'm going to select it. I'm going to make it yellow. I'm going to reduce the font size. I also want to change this type of font, so I'll select it and then I can change it to Pacifico. There we go. Now I might want to move this around, so I can click out, I can move it around, I can rotate it if I want to, so I might stick it there. Okay, and then in here we can put in free online bootcamp, and then below sign up at dottymedia.com. Again, we can change the color of the font or the style of font. I'll just change it to white just so that you can see, and there we go. I can move this text around, and there we go. We have a cover image. So what I then need to do is to download or link. So I click on download. I'm going to publish the image, and what that's going to do is it's going to download that image onto my computer, and then I can then upload it into Facebook. So I'll show you how to upload it straight into Facebook. So it says your image is ready. It's going to have automatically saved it. I can close that. Then I can go over to Facebook. I can click on change cover. I'm going to upload a photo. I can take it from my downloads. So I'll just scroll down here. I know that it's called Ignite Your Facebook. So there we have it. Double click on that. It's going to load it into my Facebook page. I can reposition it if need be, but because it's already pre-sized for Facebook cover image, you shouldn't need to do that. And then I'm going to save changes. Once it's saved, I'm going to click on that cover image so that I can add a description. So sign up for your free Facebook training here, and then I can just put the URL to our homepage. And that's it, we're done. I can close that, and it's been updated. So that's how you create a Facebook cover photo within Canva and upload it onto your Facebook page. So we can then go back to Canva. We can close this because it's been saved, and then we can go back into the main Canva screen. Okay, now we're going to look at creating a post for your social media profiles. So you can see here there's a ready-made template in Canva, and it's a square one. That's because square images work really well on your Facebook newsfeed, and they also work really well on Instagram. So we can click on social media, And then it's going to open up a new window. And again, just like with the Facebook cover photos, there's a lot of pre-designed templates that we can use down the side. Again, if you scroll right down to the bottom, you'll get just some of the blank ones. So I'm going to click on this one here. So I'll use that as my basis, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my photos and put a quote over the top of it. So again, I want to upload on the left-hand side one of my own photos. Upload your own images. I have one on the desktop. This is one that I took at a recent photography workshop that I attended. Okay, so once it's loaded, I can, just like before, I can click on it and drag it over, and it's going to enter it into the back of the image. Again, I think there's a filter on here, so I can just click down filter at the bottom, and I want to select normal to take it back to where it was. Okay, so I want to put in my quote. So I'm going to put in here. You can see that because the font is so big, it's gone right off the page, but I can easily change that by clicking on it and changing the font size. And that's a bit small, so we'll make it a little bit bigger. Make it 36. I'm going to move it down. I'm going to change the size of the box so that it sits a little bit differently. And I'm going to stick it over there. I'm going to add in another text box here. So to do that, I go back over to the left-hand side. I click on text, and I'm going to add a little bit of body text. So that's kind of small font, but again, you know, I can change the size of that if I want. And that quote was by David Mitchell in Cloud Atlas. Okay, now I don't want that to be black. I'm going to change the color to be white. I'm going to change the font. I'm going to make it that font. I'm going to make it slightly bigger so that we can see it here. And I'm just going to move it there. So there we go. I've got my image and with my quote down below it. Okay, as before, I'm going to download or link that to save it. I'm going to save it, the image. It's going to download it onto my computer. So once that's downloaded, I can use it on my Facebook page. So I'm just going to show you one last thing in this video. I'm going to close this and go back to the main Canva home screen. Now I just wanted to show you how you can duplicate images in Canva. So Canva saves your images so that you can go back and edit them again. Now say I wanted to create a similar Facebook cover to this one, but I still wanted to retain this original one. What I can do is click here on the image, and it's giving me the option to copy or delete. So if I copy that image, it's going to create a new one that I can then edit and make whatever changes I want to, but the original one will still be stored here. So that's how you use Canva to create Facebook cover photos and images for your social media posts. And tomorrow is going to be day 6. See you then.